Well, greetings. I'm Greg Jacob, president of the Columbia Pacific chapter of Finlandia Foundation. Our board hopes to select a local Finn, and he or she may live anywhere between Portland and Astoria because we are the Columbia Pacific chapter, and highlight their accomplishments and achievements, and ideally post them on the website and perhaps even on Finlandia Foundation National's YouTube. That's our goal. So in the days ahead, look for local Finns in the news.
Today we are here at Finlandia Sauna interviewing Reino Tarkiainen, the owner and founder of the business. We're also joined by his wife Marilyn, and we're really looking forward to interviewing you today.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Absolutely. So we'll get into the interview questions.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about where you're from and when you came to the U.S.?
Well, I was born actually in farm area near Oulu, Oulu, Finland, and I came to this country, U.S., 1952 with my sister. And I wasn't going to be here more than 6 months, but 6 months have kind of stretched a little bit. Yeah.
Turned into, what, 60
Yeah.
years? More than that?
Yeah. It's been a long stay. Mhm. Yeah.
What were you interested in while growing up?
Well, I did cross-country skiing, and that was probably one of the biggest interests I had. My father was a good skier. He was in the national team, so I kind of inherited from him.
Very cool. And what about when you moved to the U.S.?
U.S. I went to school here in Napa, Swenson, which is mostly Finnish people, and even two of my teachers, they spoke Finnish, and there were other people who spoke Finnish, so it was very easy to settle down.
And so Napa, that's not too far away from Portland, right? So you didn't
Napa is
stray too far.
Napa is close to Astoria,
Right.
Oregon. Yeah, a small high school, 135 students.
But it sounds like a large Finnish population there.
Yes, yes. Swenson had a lot of Finnish people.
Well, you are obviously the founder of the wildly successful Finlandia Sauna business. And how did you get into this business in the first place? What inspired you to enter into the sauna business?
Maybe my sisu had a little bit to do, because we went to the trade show, Portland Home Show, and there was somebody selling sauna. And I was interested to see what it looked like, and if they're going to be my competitor. And I got into the hot argument right away, because I told them that you're not selling a sauna. That's not even related to the sauna. And he kept arguing, and the product was a Swedish product, and
it was a basement dryer, right?
Yeah, in Sweden, so it didn't even look like a sauna heater at all. And then their room had a carpet on the floor. I said, this is some kind of stink box.
And there were no rocks in the heater.
Yeah, I said, where do you get that steam?
They were doing it all wrong, it sounds like.
Yeah, and so he said, you don't need it. I said, yes, you do. And we argued for a while, and then I left, and then I got very interested, starting to push real sauna to American people, that because products like that, I didn't want people to buy a wrong product. I wanted people to buy the real sauna, and that's what we started making.
Amazing.
And that
Yeah.
company was our competitor for quite a few years, but they're out of business and we're still in business.
Absolutely.
Well, the reason they kind of quit because they wanted to sell in a high price, and myself, I was selling really low price. I always beat their price, and then I joined the home builders, Portland home builders, and we met a lot of builders, of course, and we're really thankful for the Portland builders because they bought a lot of saunas from us. There was so many big builders. Mark Hemstreet, who owns Silo Inn motels and hotels, and Brenner, he was a very big motel builder, and Robert Randall,
Bob Randall.
very well-known builder in Oregon. He was one of the biggest. And they always bought from us. There was a group of builders and they bought our saunas, and that's how it got started. So they kept us very busy, in fact.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
And I've heard that you've also installed saunas in quite a few notable places and for quite a few notable people. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, we have sold to many movie stars. We don't want to mention them by name. Our saunas are as far south as Antarctica at McMurdo Station.
Wow.
We have our saunas at the Houston Space Center. Many well-known hotels, motels throughout the world. A lot of the Hyatts and Disney World has our sauna. A lot of the Finnish companies like Finlandia Vodka headquarters has our sauna. The
Nokia.
Nokia, Fiskars. Yeah, it's amazing. So many military bases. For instance, Houston, they have about 20, 25 of our saunas.
Oh,
'cause
wow.
It's such a big
It's Army
military
base.
base.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Then we have it in the Air Force Academy, and
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs, West Point. So we do a lot of work with the military. So
After working hard, they need a nice sauna. Well, speaking of Finlandia Sauna and how it is all over the world, how did you end up coming up with the name Finlandia
but
Sauna?
that was easy. Composer Sibelius, he used name Finlandia, and I think that was the key because name Suomi Sauna, it really doesn't mean anything because people don't know what Suomi is. But the Finlandia, they definitely know.
Yeah,
It has proven to be a very good name.
I would say so. I would say so. So your business is based in Portland, but do
Yep.
you ever work directly with Finland?
All our heaters come from Finland,
Oh,
from
wow.
Harvia company, and most of the accessories, they come from Finland. So yes, we do work with the Finnish companies, and with the Harvia, we were the first exporter from Harvia factory.
Importer, yeah.
Yeah, importer,
The
not
first
exporter.
U.S. importer.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah. So, and we've been with the Harvia about close to 40 years.
Wow.
But before that, we dealt with the Metos Sauna. they were located close to Helsinki. But the sauna was such a little bitty thing for them, their big company. They built a lot of medical equipment, and so they quit making sauna heaters. And then we had a mutual friend with the Harvia. His name is Mr. Partanen. He was an instructor in Jyväskylä University, and he knew Harvia family so well, and he got us lined up with the Harvia sauna.
And that's
So-
proven to be a good partnership, it
Yes.
sounds like.
It has.
So, how important is the Finnish sauna to consumers today?
It's the interest is growing every day. Like now, we have so many orders that we're 6-7 months behind.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah,
the demand is quite high.
yeah, it is because of this corona, and people believe that using sauna might help corona.
Yeah, the high heat and the low humidity, that combination, it just really seems to work against the COVID
Mm-hmm.
virus. So I think a lot of people are buying because of that, but also because they're staying at home
Mm-hmm.
and they're finding places to put saunas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Absolutely.
In our 56 years, we have never been as busy.
Wow.
Yeah, the only problem we have, you can't find the people to work. It's very difficult to get the help.
Well, I bet sauna making it's such a unique process, so it's probably hard to
The
find people
people-
with the skill
yeah.
set.
The people we have working, some of the guys, they've been here 35 years,
Mm-hmm.
and so we have some old timers, and they're
Thankfully.
dependable people.
Yeah, thankfully, because
Yeah.
new employees come and go these
Yeah.
days.
We have
Yeah,
an
it's
electrician
hard.
working here, and finishing carpenters who built the saunas. They're working here,
Hmm.
and they're all good people with the hands, so they do a good job. And our quality is still the number one, and it's always been.
Mm-hmm. What do you see as the future of the sauna?
Oh, in the United States, I think it's going to grow. Younger people, they enjoy saunas in health studios and athletic clubs, and then they want to have their own. So we really get a lot of people finding if the sauna is the right thing for them, and they all feel that it is. And we don't do any pressure selling. The people who come here, they buy sauna because they love sauna.
We have
So-
a very good website, so architects, builders get a lot of good information.
Mhm.
The homeowner, of course, can see all the choices, different sizes of rooms. So, and then, nowadays you don't really have to advertise so much in magazines because the website
Mhm.
tells it all, and we really do have, I think, the best website.
And what is your website?
It's,
Where can folks find that?
www.finlandiasauna.com.
Awesome.
But we used to go a lot of home shows, national builder shows. We went every year, but we don't go as much now. I used to go every home builder show.
I think the National Home Builder Show is the the only major trade show we go into now. But this past year it was canceled, of
Mhm.
course. So the first year in how many years would you say we've been in that show? 35?
Oh, probably 38.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that's usually in different cities. Usually in big cities, Houston or Orlando and Las Vegas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And are you the only sauna company at that trade show?
Well,
We are now, I think.
the reason we go also to the national shows because there are imitation products there. The infrared, which is not sauna, it's a Chinese product, and we have to be there because of that. So the people can see the sauna and they can compare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you explain the difference between the infrared and the steam sauna, and why one is more traditional or accurate,
Well,
authentic than the other?
Infrared actually is not sauna at all, but they're stealing and they're trying to steal the name sauna because we've been promoting sauna so many years and we've been advertising sauna so many years. So they try to use sauna name because of that. And infrared doesn't have the heater does not have any rocks. You can't get a steam. It's something compared to the microwave. It just has heat coming through the elements, hot elements.
That are built into the wall.
Yes,
Yeah.
and some of the doctors don't like that idea either because person can get a radiation.
Yeah, to be a true sauna, you have to have a heated room with a heater that has hot stones so that you can pour water over them to get humidity. If you don't have that, you do not have a sauna. Even Webster's Dictionary says that.
That's
Yeah.
fascinating. And your Finlandia sauna is the real deal.
Well, that's another reason we have to be in it, because of infrared. Just spa companies they buy these infrared products because they're lightweight and so on. But
Well, unfortunately, infrared says they are the new and improved sauna, which of course is not true. They're not a sauna at all.
Mm-hmm.
no.
So
And I
our-
usually remember to tell people that too.
Our website, our literature, we make it very clear that you have to have heated stoves where you can pour water over them. Very important.
Mm-hmm.
It makes your pores open, not quicker.
Yes.
So you can sweat.
Yeah, true.
What would you both tell a new entrepreneur about starting a business?
Takes a lot of hard work.
Very much hard work, and if you start a business, it's better that you stay on it. Don't skip. You stay on and try to make it the first year.
Right. It took us 3 years to get our business off the ground. And I was a teacher. Reina was a draftsman for Northwest Natural Gas. And I kept my job. We were starting the business out of our home. So there was an answering machine during the day because we weren't there. And then I would do the work when I came home from teaching. So gradually we built it up, and then when I had my first child, I quit teaching, went full-time sauna. Took him a while longer to quit his job because he just wanted a secure income, but he had the fortitude and the sisu
Mm-hmm.
That's what the hell
to really to pursue it and to make it work. And so for 3 years, then after 3 years, we started to make a little money, and it went from there.
And gas company was actually all for me, and they did everything to help me out. Because
Well, you quit
quit.
once, and they hired him back for a daytime, for your job.
They
You had an 8,
they opened a job for me then
4
4 to midnight.
4 to midnight. That's
To
right.
keep me.
Just to keep him.
Oh wow.
But then he was burning the candle at both ends,
Mhm.
and so we had a little talk, and I said, Reno, you have to decide what you want to do: stay in the gas company or go full-time sauna. He finally quit, and here we are.
Yeah, when I was working in a gas company for 4 to midnight, I did carpenter work from morning till about 3 o'clock, and then I go to a gas company and work there.
Yeah, burning the candle at both
Oh my
ends.
goodness. That sounds
Yeah.
like you were
It was-
very busy.
It
Yeah.
was tough.
Well, you made the right decision to go full time into the sauna business because now you're the number one sauna company in the US,
Well,
correct?
we think we are.
Yep.
Yeah. And
We have a very good reputation.
Mm-hmm.
and a good service. We have an electrician here 5 days a week. He helps people if they have a problem. So, and
I do a lot of the service calls.
yes, he does.
Mhm.
I stopped doing that. I used to do that. Then our kids have helped us a lot, and they still do. Our daughter, her name is Tanya, and she takes care of all the shipping with the truck lines, and that's a big job. And then Terry, our son, he does all the bookkeeping and
The computer work, all the
Computer
CAD
works.
drawings. Yeah.
yeah,
Then our son-in-law Tim,
Tim
Is
does
a-
everything.
a salesperson. You're still a salesperson.
Yeah.
So am I. So Reno and I do a lot of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Tim, he's a very good salesperson, and he meets the people here, and he sells people because he believes in sauna now. And he used to be a professional baseball player.
Now he's converted to the sauna
Yeah.
life.
Our business really needs our family. It's a real
Mm-hmm.
family venture. So without the kids, we couldn't do it.
Yeah,
And I guess they still need us too.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like the family it's in good hands
well,
with the family.
yeah, like our daughter and son, they started really young, helping us. They used to sell accessories when they were.
In grade school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How has your culture and your heritage influenced your professional career? And I know that you are also a founding member of the Columbia Pacific chapter of the Finlandia Foundation. So it sounds like you stay quite involved and are inspired by your Finnish roots.
Well, how would I say? I'm in the sauna business now to protect the name sauna, and and of course promote, but mainly to make sure that the name sauna is not going to go away. And I usually tell people if there's an invitation to watch out those people. Yeah. So I think for me, I just want to keep the sauna in the United States and have the sauna grow here, because there's a lot of population here. And so many of our customers, after they have sauna, they tell us it was the best buy they ever have bought because it's healthy, and if you have arthritis or something like that, the heat definitely helps in the immunity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's wonderful that we can be in a business and promote a healthy lifestyle and something that's we know is good for anybody, everyone in this country. So the more we can promote the true sauna, the better. And Finland even recognized after 50 years of our being in business, we got a medal of merit from the Finnish Chamber of Commerce.
Wow.
So they appreciated our efforts too, because I understand that that medal is not very often given outside of the country.
Very seldom.
So we were very honored.
Congratulations.
Thank
That
you.
is quite the honor.
Thank you.
And there could have been some people in Finland who helped that to happen too.
Oh, I'm sure Harvey and other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Want to protect the sacredness of the Finnish sauna.
Absolutely.
And what do you want your legacy to be?
The promoter of the real sauna and defender.
And I'm sure that's what it will be.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Well, I want to thank you both so much
Thank you.
for chatting today. And it was wonderful to hear about your journey with Finlandia Sauna and a little bit about your Finnish heritage as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming from all the way from Astoria.
Absolutely. Anytime. On behalf of the Columbia Pacific chapter of the Finlandia Foundation, thank you for watching.